What's up, guys? CoolRC Mods. Today, this is a how-to video. If you're watching this and you want other how-to videos, because you guys probably know I'm not big on how-to videos, I kind of just do it. But I haven't really seen a video on how to change the from traxxas to RPM steering knuckles on your 1/16th scale vehicle. I think it works for the rally, but I know it works for Summit Slash. So today I'm going to show you how to. And if you guys want other how-to videos, I have I'm buddies with a guy named Full Throttled RC. He's great at how-to videos. Diff shimmings for your 1/16th, which we all know how bad that gets to go. These strip out like it's nothing. And he's just great for how-to videos, and he does have some pretty cool running videos. He has a Rustler that is full video is slow motion, so I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, you're just gonna wanna pop this off right there. I've already pre-popped it. It might be hard to pull off, but don't be afraid to put pressure on it, because you're not gonna break it. And then there's a little pin in there. Trying to do this with one hand and shoot for myself. Okay, you're gonna pull that little silver pin out. Not sure if you guys can see that. Alright, just kind of keep your parts all together here. It's good to have a hobby knife too. Alright, so keep your parts all together if this is the first time. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to set the camera down and kind of just take this, guys, get it aligned in that pivot ball. Hang on. Let me show you guys. There's a pivot ball inside that little hole. So you just stick your wrench in there and start turning to the left, and it should start loosening just like that. Watch as I turn this. And the reason I'm doing this is, yeah, they're not broken, but you know what? It's because, see how this wobbles? The RPM ones don't wobble. They got a much better holding system on them than the traxxas ones do. This might be a little bit of a long video, because I'm also going to show you guys some other stuff. This is going to be a big how-to and a review. And while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and talk on the review. Well, first of all, we'll do the review on the 1/16th Summit. It is a E-Revo, my bad. It's an awesome little car, except for the springs. You need tans on the front, and you definitely need blacks on the back, because the power of it just forces it down. And now let's talk about the center differential. It's not worth the work to get to it, because the work, you gotta take all the transmission apart, and then it takes away your wheelies. It's just balancing the power between the front and the rear, so it takes away your wheelies and your coolness of the car, in my opinion. So I wouldn't do it if I was you guys, but you know what, if you want to do it, you can try it out. I'm just recommending. It's just my voice on it. But if you guys want to try it out, go ahead. I'm not saying don't get it, but I'm not going to waste, I think they're $16. I'm not going to waste 16 bucks and then do nothing with it. But, yeah. Also, the only problem I've ever had with this car, well, two problems, is the diff back here, which I think everybody comes across that problem with this car. And, it came with a TQI. It's the newest radio by traxxas. You can get the docking base. I'm sure a lot of people know this. But the receiver went bad in I think it was about 7 runs. And you know, I thought a TQI would be way better than that, but apparently they're not. So I put in the old 2.4 gigahertz high output, which is a much better radio in my opinion. And you know what? It works perfectly. What was wrong with the receiver is it kept sending too much power to my servos, and it kept burning out servos. I think I went through like 3. Okay, so let me pull this. Okay, so now you got this off from taking off these screws. You got this off. So now you're gonna just have to. That kind of pulls out of there. It's a little stiff on this one. So again, don't be afraid to pull hard. Then you're left with this. This bearing is terrible looking. Hang on. My bad. Okay. You pull that bearing off somehow. Gosh, guys, this is really stuck. Get off there. Okay, guys. This is the worst one I've ever had. Should have shot it on my earlier one. Okay. Oh, comment down below if I should get a Exceed Mad Beast or a Exceed Mad Fire, which is the buggy. So, Nitro version. Okay, so now you're just going to kind of clean this off like I do. And set it aside. And then don't forget about the little bearing up there. Just take... Once again, my bad, trying to shoot and I'm trying to film and work. It's not an easy task. Okay, so now whenever you get this off, kind of just do the rub clean like I do. I'm going to buy some new bearings. Those are pretty much toast. Okay, this is where people get a lot of questions, and I need 2 hands, so I don't know how good this is going to be. How to get the pivot balls out of this into these little RPM ones here. Not sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, RPM. Okay, so what you do is you see these little slots here. Okay, so you push that down with a screwdriver or whatever, and sometimes they will be stiff. Okay, now it's down. Now you just push in there and push it forward. I don't want to knock my camera off again, so I'm being really cautious. I don't know if that screwed up my lens or not, but alright, now you go over to the other side and you just repeat it for all 4. So once again, kind of push, and then yeah, then you push forward. Okay, so now once you get both those unlocked, you just take the end of the pivot ball right here, and then you push forward, and then it should pop out just like that. Simple enough. So let me do these other ones here. I'm not going to fast forward through this or anything. Okay. Oh yeah, some of them might be scooted up over the thing here, but what you do is you just take it, push it back, then you push it down, and then forward, like we talked about. Okay, might have to push it from this side.
How's it going, boy?
Good. Long. It's a long, very long process. Man, stuck. Anyways. Now you break these right here, and they give you a little package of these. Just take your pivot balls. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Drop them in. Then this deep side goes down in here. And the little screws, as you probably know, go in here. And you just screw it in. These are a .50 Allen. So I screwed all these in here. Don't tighten these too tight because it will push down too hard on the pivot ball and it'll lock up. So you gotta get it just right. And it's the same thing for the other side. Shoot. Okay, just about that much of a gap. It's just about right. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up here and do it. Okay, when you get that done, now you take your bearings, place them back in. I kind of take it, push it, and kind of swirl it around. Alright, and when you're putting this back on, just save your time. Make sure that this is pointing this way. Okay. Hang on guys, forgot to put the half shaft back in. And that goes up. And in. Okay. Yeah, be sure to put the half shaft back in. Ouch, that hurt.